Hey guys, so tonight I'm going to be recapping Are You the One? And I absolutely love this show. Love this show. I so hope that MTV brings back another season because Are You the One is just like, seriously, just yes. So first of all, this week's episode was called Old Flames, and it's pretty much because we saw a lot of people going back to their old original mates, you know, people that they were previously dating in the house, because pretty much they couldn't find their match. And I'll be honest with y'all in saying that this group of people this go around, they're not very bright. Like, they just seem like, you know, they just can't quite find their match. Like, it seemed like the group of people that they had last season, it was like they found their match, and it was like they just knew. And I don't even think that there was as many seasons. I think that as many episodes. I think that they found their match in like 9 episodes or something like that. Like, it was just very quick. This group, you know, they're just kind of like, they just can't seem to really get it together. And I think it's because they're unorganized. You know, they need to really sit down, write it out, who they think their match is, who they, you know, haven't been matched with in other matchups that, you know, haven't worked. There have been actually like, what, 2 or 3 sessions where there were no matches at all, like no new matches. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't even know, honestly, if this group of people are gonna win the $1 million. Like, legit, I don't even know. We'll see next week, because next week is the season finale. Yeah, I had to get that off my chest because I've just been watching this season. I'm just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I said, I love the show. It's good entertainment, but this group of people, they just can't seem to get themselves together, and they just really don't, you know, they really just can't find their match. Like, they're just having such a hard time trying to figure out who their matchups are. So anyway, with that being said, last week, Christina, blonde chick, she is the 11th chick, which we all know, and she did not find her match with Nathan. And I didn't really think that her and Nathan was a match anyway, because they just didn't really seem like, you know, they were match material. I think Nathan and Ellie are more of a match than, you know, Christina and Nathan were. But anyway, so Christina went back to Brandon, and she basically did that because, like I said, Nathan wasn't her match. And, you know, last week she was real pissed off, talking about something, I'm out the game, I'm so tired of this, I can't, you know, seem to get anything right. And she's just pretty much bouncing from whoever she can to stay in the game. Like, I realize she's the 11th chick, and, you know, she wants to find her match and everything. But do you have to, you know, try to date everyone? Or better yet, you know, these people are your match, but do you have to sleep with them to find out that they're your match? Like, why does that have to be the way in which you find out if that's your match or not? Like, newsflash, that is not the way you find out if somebody is your match, okay? So anyway, she's been sleeping with anyone. She pretty much went back to Brandon because, you know, since Nathan wasn't her match, she was pretty much pissed off. So she went back to him. And, you know, she's pretty much just like, I think that Christina, honestly, she needs to just stay on the sidelines. Because if no one... she needs to pretty much stay on the sideline like she did last week and the week before that, because since she is the 11th chick, you know, she'll win if, you know, everybody else can find their match. And I think it's going to be so much easier if she just stays on the side. But it took them, like, it took the group, like, the longest time to even figure that out. That, hey, Christina needs to pretty much set out every matchup because she messes it up. Like, every single time she comes in, she messes it up. So it's like, just stay on the side, do your thing. We can all win the money, all 11 of us, if you just, you know, stay on the side and just, you know, be cool. Because it's so much harder with an 11th person, and I think that's part of what it is too. Like, these people, this group of people, they don't really know themselves, so they can't find their match because they don't really know themselves. And then, you know, it's harder with the 11th person, and then to top it off, they're not really writing down or really, you know, brainstorming, coming up with a plan of to who their match is. They're just kind of like, oh, well, I think so-and-so is hot. They're my match. I know they're my match. So, yeah, their way of doing the game this season is just kind of like, eh. So, this week's challenge was the human puzzle, and basically the winners, which we all know, we had to choose, or they had to choose rather, somebody from that group of people to vote into the truth booth. So this week's challenge winners were Ellie and Nathan, Brandon and Bree, and then Alex and Jasmine. And their prize was to pretty much go-karting and have like this barbecue date. Alright, so they pretty much, you know, those are the people. They had like this human puzzle thing that they had to do, and those are the 3 couples that ended up winning. So they went ahead, they went on their little date, and they got back, and Jasmine and Alex were the couple that ended up going into the truth booth. And Jasmine and Alex are such a freaking cute couple. Like, I had no idea that they were going to end up being a match, like, first couple of episodes. And then after they had that big, like, party night thing or whatever, and they were kissing all up in the water and on the beach, I was like, oh, okay, I guess they are a match. Like, they feeling each other and stuff. So, pretty much after that, they pretty much started hooking up. And to me, they're just such a cute couple. So, they're in the honeymoon suite now. But there's only one matchup left. So, it really doesn't matter. And then in this week's matchup, I think there was maybe, like, 8 matches. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. But I think there were like 8 matches, between 6 and 8. No, I'm pretty sure it was 8. I think it was 8 matches. I don't remember. If you remember, comment below and let me know how many matches it was. Last show, I don't remember, y'all. It was last night and I forgot already. So, yeah, that was pretty much this week's episode. You know, Jasmine and Alex are a perfect match. They won the truth booth. They had the little human puzzle challenge. And then this whole Dario and Ashley thing with Leighton fighting over her, Dario fighting over her. They both want to be Ashley's match. And I just think it would be so hilarious if she was neither one of their matches. Like, I would be just laughing too hard. Like, ha ha ha, she's neither one of your matches. I would just think that was just like so hilarious. But yeah, I really like Ashley. I do think that Dario is probably her match though, versus like Leighton, because Leighton, to me, he just don't really care anyway. Like, he's just there to get laid. He don't care about, you know, being in a relationship or whatever. He don't care about Ashley. So, for Ashley's sake, I hope Dario is her match, because he seems a little bit more genuine than Leighton does. So, if you guys are tuning in to Are You The One, let me know what you guys thought about this week's episode. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in the next recap.